What's up guys, welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to be going over why Sindel is S tier. Now when I say she's S tier, I'm referring to her third variation. Like her first one is good for damage, second one's still underexplored, but I think her third one is how she's meant to be played. So this variation of Sindel is more of a keep away and neutral control character. And one of the ways she controls neutral is with her forward 4 up 3. So this move is absolutely amazing. Nobody can punish this move. Even though it's minus 13, it's 100% safe, and look at the space she's at. She is super far from her opponent, and most characters really can't do anything about it. After her forward 4 up 3, she can backdash, jump back freely, she can pretty much do whatever she wants. Now a few characters can check her, but most can't. So that in itself is pretty amazing, and this move actually catches you jumping. So let me show you this. Let me put the opponent to jump. It has a high aerial hitbox, so just check this out. I'm going to have him jump. You see how it hits him out of the air? So it's just one of those moves that you have to respect. And it has so much range too. Like even from here, like it still reaches. And it's almost unwhiff punishable. Like look, for example, if I miss, I can just follow up with the up 3 and it takes me out of danger. So this move almost has no risk to it. And if at any point you're getting pressured by the opponent, if you're able to get a forward 4 up 3 out, you pretty much create a lot of space and it gives yourself some breathing room. So that move is absolutely amazing. Now some of my friends think it's broken, but honestly if she didn't have that move, she wouldn't even be all that good, to be honest. And Sindel also has pretty good zoning. Like even though she has just this one little projectile, this projectile is amazing. It ducks under pretty much everything. It even ducks under Sub-Zero's enhanced projectile in Dead of Winter. So that's pretty godlike. And also her enhanced fireball is freaking fast. Like check that out. That goes like full screen almost instantaneously. And that whole time while that whole purple beam's out there, it's all active frame hitbox. So you can actually anti-air with this move too. So that move is absolutely amazing and she has pretty freaking good keep away. Not the best zoning in the game, but with that move working with her forward 4, she can really keep you away really well. And that's pretty much her game plan and what she wants to do. And on top of that, she also has amazing jump-ins and air projectiles. So look at her jump kick. This jump kick goes so far down. It reminds me of Chun-Li's jump kick from Street Fighter 4. I mean, I can do an instant air jump kick. That's how good this is. It's ridiculous. So that move is already super hard to anti-air. But there's another layer on top of that. In this variation, she can, instead of doing the jump kick, she can do the air projectiles. And the air projectiles are relatively safe against most of the cast if you space it right, like you're minus 18, and not a lot of characters can punish you from that range. And using the air projectiles, Sindel doesn't really have to worry about kicking you so high, because normally if you do like a high jump kick, like all the way up here, you see she's like minus 6, so if she's over here, then she loses her turn, and then the opponent can respond with the mid or whatever. But this variation, Sindel can pretty much just go into her air projectiles. Against most of the cast, he's safe. If a jump kick hits, she can hit confirm, like make this enhanced, hit confirm it, and get a nice old big combo. And on top of all that, she has amazing 50-50s. Because with her jump-ins being so good, you're going to tend to want to respect her jump-ins and just kind of wait for her to do this because you don't want to get hit by that constantly. So that opens up her being able to do a jump punch on you. And the moment she gets a jump punch, that's a 50-50 you have to guess right there. Because she can cancel this into her low combo starter or into her overhead string. And it's not just 50-50s off those two moves. She actually has 50-50s off her back 3 string and her stand 4 string. So her back 3 normally ends in an overhead, but now she can end it in a low. And if she enhances a low projectile, she keeps herself safe at minus 11. So she has like pseudo safe 50-50s off this string. And plus off this string, you know, normally ends in an overhead, well now it can end in a low. And on top of all that, she has a pretty good auto shimmy, good staggers, and even cancels. So some people don't know this, but her forward 4 stagger actually isn't real whatsoever, because a lot of people actually let me get away with a stagger. You really shouldn't. Like, it's minus 7, and some people are like, oh well, I'm scared of being hit by the up 3. You can actually react to it. You can react to the forward 4 stagger before Sindel's even able to do a down 1, because her down 1's kind of slow. So if the opponent were to do like a forward 4 into down 1, you'll have enough time to react to the down 1. So if you have decent reactions, this stagger isn't really real. Not that she really needs that stagger, but you know, she shouldn't be getting away with stagger into grab. That's not a real situation. But one of her best staggers and auto shimmy is her 1-1-2. So this stagger is pretty good. It's -5 and it is an auto shimmy because it does look like a grab. And if you want to know what an auto shimmy is, I did do a video on it, so I'll link it on the top. But it's not that good of an auto shimmy because you can't like combo off the third hit, but it's decent enough, and that move has a lot of pushback anyway, so even on block, it's pretty good to do. But of course it does have a flawless block gap, but then if they try to flawless block it, that lets you stagger it, go for a grab, so it has good mix-ups to it. And she also has cancels too, so she can cancel any string into her scream cancel. And it's pretty good, like she gets good frame data off it. Like off the overhead, she's only -2. She could actually make herself, yeah, like -1, -0. She can make this string safe, she can cancel off this. So that adds more mind games to it, which if she cancels in front of you, you don't react to it, she can go like her stand 450-50, she can grab you. She actually has pretty decent pressure. Now that's not generally her game plan, but she can do it if she needs to. And on top of all that, she actually gets some pretty decent damage. So let's recap. So Sindel has a forward 4, pretty much impossible to whiff punish, hits you out of the air. You can literally use it as an anti-air if you wanted to. Almost the entire cast can't check you for doing it, and it controls the spacing really well. She has godlike zoning, can duck under pretty much any projectile, beats most characters in zoning. She has pretty much a broken jump in, air projectiles that lead the full combo, so it makes you scared to anti-air her, because if you miss an anti-air, or if you think you can anti-air, you can get full combo punished. She has 50-50s off her forward 2, her back 2, which both lead to pretty good damage. She has auto shimmies, pretty decent staggers, cancels on top of that, and the throw crushing blow. And I forgot to mention, she has the screen crushing blow. I mean, she has that in all the variations. But all she needs is a punish or a counter, and it's an easy 30%. And if she has fatal blow, that's almost 50% damage. Now, with all that crap, you can't tell me she's not S tier. This character is amazing. She beats almost the entire roster in my opinion. But the reason why I don't think she's like the best in the game or anything like that is she really has her bad matchups. Because her main weakness is her up close game. Now, yeah, like she has this 50-50 is really good. Her down 4 is decent. You know, she has good staggers and all. But when she's getting pressured, she only has an 8 frame down 1. This is 9 frames, which that's good for a down 4, but not any more range than her down 1. Her down 3 is really slow, has decent range, and yes, if it hits, she can easily jail to her forward 4, but it's 13 frame startup, so it's not really good in pressure. And her forward 4, while being an amazing mid, it's 14 frames. So if she's dealing with a pressure character like Jackie or Liu Kang, she tends to struggle. Because the way this character is supposed to be played, she's pretty much supposed to zone you out. You try to come at her, she checks you with her forward 4, she gets her spacing back. She can jump in the air. If you happen to whiff something, she catches you with this, gets a full combo. So she's basically meant to play keep away, you know, push you back, and occasionally do pressure from time to time, but mainly keep away. Now, the characters that beat her are the ones that are able to punish this move, and check her for doing this, and characters that completely outzone her. Now, a character just being able to do one of those things doesn't make it a bad matchup, but some characters can actually do all those things. And that's why I actually have Liu Kang selected. Liu Kang is one of those characters that can actually completely destroy Sindel. So first things first, he definitely outzones Sindel. With his low projectile, that he can enhance it and whatnot. I mean, it's not by much, but he outzones her enough to where she does have to come in. Now, if she has a life lead, yeah, she can outzone, but for the most part, Liu Kang wins the zone war. Now, Liu Kang is also able to punish her back 2, like if he does that on reversal, and he's able to punish this. So no matter how I space those moves, it's a free punish for Liu Kang. So that does take away a lot of her tools. And even her forward 4, like after her forward 4, it's a guess what Liu Kang is going to do. Now, he can't quite punish her for doing it like no character can. But he can force me not to move, because I have to respect that fly kick. If I try to even do a micro dash backwards, that fly kick will hit me. So if I guess right and Liu Kang does a fly kick, of course, you know, I get a punish. But let's say I try to block just to assume he might do it. Liu Kang has a really fast wave dash, so he's able to close the gap really quick and actually start off his pressure. So every time I do forward 4 up 3 against a Liu Kang, it's always a guess like what he's gonna do. So a character like Liu Kang definitely beats Sindel pretty bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, she has her bad matchups. I mean, every character does, but she is definitely S tier. She is really, really strong. Well, that's pretty much it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.